Hey guys, what is up? K.E.M here with another Call of Duty Ghost class setup video. Today we're going to be doing the Bizon class setups. As usual, we will have the 5 classes, as you can see up on the screen here. Um, I, first off, I just want to apologise for like my last 2 videos. I think like the voice in them, like it has been cutting. Like the software that I used to record, like I do live commentaries because it is a lot easier. With it being Elgato that I recorded, you can just upload straight to YouTube without having to render. If you do a voiceover, you do have to render it, so this way is a lot easier for me. Like the software that I use, um, it says that it is picking up my voice like 24/7. Like it never just stops as if like I go silent or anything. But when I upload the video, it cuts off like some of my voice for like sometimes 15 seconds. I think that was the most 15 seconds, but I'm not really that sure. But anyway, I just want to apologise for that. I'm not sure if it's my mic, the software, or YouTube. So I'm just letting you guys know. So yeah, I don't want this to take too long because I want to be getting on some MW2, trying to get a nuke gameplay to upload. I know nukes are, some people haven't got them. I could give out some tips or whatever. So I'm going to be doing that with a few friends. So yeah. So jumping into the video, I've got the K.E.M setup for the Bizon. Like this is a submachine gun. The fire rate on it is like massive. Like if you just look at the weapon stats there in like bottom middle, accuracy is increased a lot with the grip. Damage stays the same. Range goes down a little bit because of the suppressor, and the fire rate is high and mobility is high because it is a submachine gun. But because this is a submachine gun, the fire rate is going to be a lot higher, which also means that like the kick's going to be a lot worse. So I've got grip on here with suppressor. Suppressors to remain hidden because submachine gun chems, I do find them like 10 times harder. Like I have only had one submachine gun chem, but that was with the Ripper, and I was using the assault rifle side of that more. Like I would definitely push towards using assault rifles for going for chem strikes, but if you're more of a submachine gun player, then don't let me like influence you to go off that. If you're doing well with it, don't let me just make you go play terrible with an assault rifle. But yeah, that's why I use this. Like with the perks, I've got ready up so that like you can. I know it's got rapid fire on, but the damage is lower than an assault rifle, so you do need that first bullet onto the enemy. Because I've noticed that a lot of people use assault rifles rather than submachine guns in this game. Also with the sleight of hand, the fire rate is high, so as I've already said, so you are going to need to reload quite a bit more than you would with an assault rifle. So that's why that's on. Reduces the weapon reload time. The steady aim, because it is a submachine gun. It does have high fire rate. So if you do run round the corner at the beginning of your streak, just before you get your dead eye, you could spray and pray with the steady aim. It is really effective. That steady aim keeps you dead accurate. I find that it helps me a lot. Dead silence and amplify simply because I needed more room in my specialist strike package, and them two are essential when going for chems in my opinion. Like you can do without the amplify. Yeah, it's not impossible to get a chem without that, but dead silence I'd definitely say that that is essential. Amplify just helps that along. And fully loaded, because fire rate's high, you're going to be running out of ammo a lot quicker than you usually would, which is also why I've got the scavenger early on in my specialist at 9 streak, because you are going to be running out of bullets. I'm not saying you're going to be like fully out of ammo by the scavenger pack time, but that's just in case. Um, Also with the Deadeye, the damage is lower than an assault rifle, and the enemies are using assault rifles most definitely. So that's why that's there. Get that early on. That'll be helping you throughout your streak, like constantly. It helps me a lot. I think I've also without Deadeye on. Submachine. I know people say, "Oh, that's that." You're gonna cross. But I've got quick draw. You need to be getting the first bullet. You can dodge and weave through. Before going for assault streaks, jump in second. Miss will pick up with the rapid fire. Um, you may have noticed that I've got the pistol on and a lethal. If you do run out of bullets, and because this doesn't have extended mags, you are going to need to reload quite a lot more. I've got reflex on the perks so that you can switch to your secondary and you can like akimbo kill them. It's so much. This gun is like, I think it's my favorite. I don't really use pistols that much. So far, I'm liking this like combination very well. I'm loving it. Also with the Semtex, you play more objectively. You're going to be throwing that at the enemy's positions, like in their camping buildings if they're camping or whatever. Also with the perks, we've got ready up so you can get the first bullet, agility so you can move around faster for them objectives, but like not like mentally like running around like a headless chicken non-stop. Uh, I've got the scavenger because you're going to be running over scav packs rather than just being stuck there with fully loaded, so that's more efficient that way. And reflex, obviously I've just told you why, so you can switch to your secondary 10 times quicker. You will notice a difference. Also with this, I've left the strike package empty. It all depends on your type of gameplay. I wouldn't recommend going for like the things high like the Odin, because you're only really going to be getting 1, 2 if you're lucky. And if you can like manage to get 3 in a game, you should definitely be using assault streaks, because to get, how many is it? I think it's 48 kills or 48 points in a game to get the Odin 3 times, and especially when you're going to be in the Odin for like significant amount of time during the game, you should be running assault, trust me. So I usually just use ground jammer, squad member, and the ballistic vest. Moving on to the rush, we've got muzzle brake for the extra damage, foregrip for the extra accuracy, and the extended mag so that you don't need to reload as much. However, I do have sleight of hand and on the go so that you can reload fairly quickly if you do need to. Ready up so that you can get the bullets onto the enemy a lot quicker. This is a rush class, so obviously I've got agility and marathon, and obviously I've got the third attachment so that you can have these 3 attachments which work brilliant together. Um, like I find that you like don't really need to reload that much when rushing, because like you're gonna be like right up in them. The only time you need to reload is when like you just like got like a triple or something like you have got on the go, so you can reload while running. That is mainly what this class is for. Like game modes such as domination where you need to be rushing around quite a lot, so that's why I've got this set up. Moving to the hidden, you may disagree with me, I absolutely hate the VMR sight, but when I'm hiding with this gun it does help, because if you didn't already know, it's got a normal zoom, like a normal red dot sight with like show you the reticles. I don't really use this that much, but they're the reticles. Most of them, like from the Triad all the way to the Festive, are all like DLC, or like you've got to buy to get them. So you can work out where they are there. You can pause if you want to. So they're the ones that you can have. It does keep the same reticle. It can go from like a normal sight zoom to a 4x zoom, 4x like more zoomed in for long shots, which is what you really need with a hidden class, because you're going to be more on the outskirts of a map. Suppressor to remain hidden, and grip so that you can keep the fire rate like fairly accurate at long range. Also with the perch, third attachment obviously, off the grid, incog and blind eye, so that you're like completely undetectable by the enemy unless they are using sound like insanely well, because you are going to be pretty much camped around the same area, so you're not really going to be moving that much. So that's why I don't really have dead silence on this class. However, I do have it on other hidden classes. If you've seen my other class set videos, I would suggest using assault in this. However, if you can't just use these 4 perks, you could always use specialist, because I do believe that you will be getting on streaks with this no matter how bad you are. No matter how bad or how good you are, you will be able to get streaks if you hide in this class out. So that's like, this is completely up to you. Support most of the things that give you position away, like the night owl just flies above you. So yeah, that's totally up to you. This has been a lot quicker than I expected, but anyway, nonetheless, don't forget to like if this has helped you in any way. Comment with any suggestions or feedback that you'd like to give me, or if you've got anything to say in general, and subscribe for more of my either gameplay or class out videos. I am doing a class out video series, sorry, at the moment. At the moment, I've already uploaded all of these assault rifles, already uploaded the Ripper and the Bizon. Well, Bizon right now that you're watching it, obviously. Next, I will be doing the CBJMS. I'm going to give that a try tonight, when I've stopped playing MW2. And next, it'll be Vector and so on and so forth, all the way to Right Shield. Then finally, I'll be doing the combat knife. I'll probably be doing like a best gun overall for this, best gun overall for that. You know what I mean? Instead of just doing each and every class, this is just to like get me started up so that everyone's got a variety to choose from. It takes so long, it is in depth, and I have got 5 classes to do. So hope you enjoyed it, hope I helped you. I'll see you in my next